Hello, my name is Jonathan. The explanation and goal of the artificial intelligence matrix system for individual synergy problem. 1. The multi-level network structure is different from the blockchain application used for cryptocurrency and all nodes in the monetary system can be at the same level of nodes. In an industrial system, because of the different forms of physical form, the nodes are at different levels of work, such as sensors on different device bodies, control systems, actuators, and on the other hand, the level of equipment and equipment different functions of the equipment set, such as the level between the. So based on this, we introduce the concept of the main chain and support chain of the blockchain to describe the device information exchange record at different levels. A backbone can have several branches, each of which is used at different device levels, up to a number of levels, which we have designed to not exceed 4 levels, and too many levels can result in performance loss, and its demonstration work is a research direction. The chain in each sublayer is viewed as a node that reports itself to a transaction information record up a chain, thus ensuring a system-wide information exchange equivalency balance. 2. Decentralized command system, control systems, all information exchange between the control system and the executing agency are treated as a transaction record. The existence of a main chain in a system at the same level allows all devices to be the same understanding, I lost my place. I can't see. In the system, allows all devices in the same to understand the status of other devices in the same system at the latest state. It can also determine its own needs and the shape of the exchange information on its equipment based on the latest state of the other systems. In other words, each device is an individual for the peripheral equipment. It does not need to respond in real time to logical judgments of its own state and the commands given to other devices. Other devices do not need to be dedicated to status queries and then to exchange information about the target devices, which in turn can get information about the target device based on the information of the main chain, thus reducing the network occupancy and transmitting high-speed commands. Different from the traditional blockchain used for network structure and the working proof mechanisms of the number of unlimited nodes, we adopt a new type of randomly selected node, POW, which ensures that all control commands are properly propagated and added to the backbone after a very small delay. 3. A smart contract. If all of the information exchange in a system is treated as a collection of transaction records, then in this collection there will be different types of subsets in which different types determine their own characteristics. Whether or not each record meets these characteristics requires that the agreement between the nodes is reached, including a record of the execution of the protocol and the requirement for a future check, which we call a contract. Because of the distributed nature of the blockchain, each device is able to master the past state of all the devices in the system up to date. So with such characteristics, we can introduce artificial intelligence to make an execution contract for the target device without any interaction with the target device. At the same time, in order to improve the accuracy of the contract, including the judgment of the state of target equipment, the prediction of execution ability, etc., we can introduce machine learning mechanisms to make the contract production more accurate. For high-speed purposes, high reliability requirements for industrial systems, the accuracy of the rules for the execution of contracts is assured by the appropriate formal methods that, subject to the availability of resources, a validator may be used for formalization verification. In order to interrogate and improve security with existing systems, our design system still remains the self-checking and decision-making mechanisms of the target devices, thus preventing safety incidents. The data acquisition system is a field of information complete. The blockchain mechanism machine is used to correct, clean, and integrate the neural network data, which can replace the human, and then use the characteristics of blockchain to coordinate with human beings. Analysis and precision of the artificial intelligence data. The intelligent industrial control system has customized a special data acquisition adapter for the industrial digital extraction, and data acquisition adapter is used at the front end acquisition system of platform data processing layer. It is responsible for data collection in real time and storing the collected data in a real-time database. Data dump adapters provide a variety of management analysis platforms that export the back-end in real time with narrow table and wide table mode, as to make timely decision and fast management for the enterprise. Provides critical support for data mining and analysis. The stored data is processed by platform for visualization analysis, data mining, predictive analysis, and so on. Data mining includes classification, estimation, prediction, correlation grouping or association rules, clustering, description, and visualization, etc. After the data is collected, stored, and processed, the factory can effectively extract and excavate the industrial figures. For example, through the Artificial Intelligence Matrix System Collaborative Control Program, the factory obtains the production data and client of the cooperative enterprise, the data of product use, all the data in the process of production, and all the data in the process of product operation. Through these data mining extraction of valuable industrial figures to serve the factory, reliable integrity and smart contract payment to ensure product quality in the chain of funds. Traditionally, companies have books that contain their own corporate transactions, such as monetary property, including intellectual property. Each account reflects the care of the individual parties involved. For example, when a component is purchased, the AI matrix system does not continue to track the follow-up after it has transferred those assets elsewhere. The nature of blockchains is distributed books. So in blockchains, the ledger is shared with multiple parties and distributed to all parties. After each transaction, the information is updated in real time to reflect the dynamic product in each link. While security rules limit some participants from looking at information on each transaction, each participant in a blockchain transaction has a perfect copy of the ledger. The data obtained on the blockchain is in the chain, and in the unalterable records of each transaction, participants looked at the data based on their roles and access rights.